Journal entry number 2. It's been a while since I've done another journal entry. Oh, man. My arm hurts like heck. Guess I should ask my girlfriend Valkyrie to take care of this for me. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot I was recording. I just came back from like 3 sortie missions. First mission wasn't that hard, nor was the second, but the third one got me well. Jeez, it felt like World War III or Vietnam. I read all those stories about World War III and Vietnam. Well, some people say that those wars were true, but the way how I look at things now, it's not even close. Might as well call this one the intergalactic world. Anyway, continuing on with my life story. My brother and I, we used to do a lot of these kind of missions. But as days passed and days kept going by, I kept seeing him get a little more different. He didn't look like the brother that I had anymore. It's just someone else. To me, it kind of looked like that he just had amnesia coming in and out. Because at moments he'll just be off, like he wouldn't even know who he was. And then out of nowhere, he just snaps back to reality. I'm not sure if there's 2 worlds of reality to him. I'm pretty sure he was confused at the time, where he had too much in his mind. Until one day, I ended up taking my girlfriend Valkyrie out to the relay just to hang out for a while, because, well, back then we didn't really have places to have privacy or hang out at. The only places we could actually go is, well, a mission or a relay. So we went to a relay, tried to look for a place to, be alone and talk. And, well, that was kind of impossible. But the second floor where Darvo was, no one really goes up there just for the store and for some Maris. No one really hangs out up there because they can't really find much. So we went there and talked for a while, and then out of nowhere my brother comes out and surprises me. She kind of got mad at me, saying that I kind of set this up, but I didn't really know that he was gonna be looking for me. So he told me that he found this new mission that we had to do. It was in the void. Valkyrie looked at him with a weird look. Almost like that she knew that he was trying to set something up. Well, I went along with it, and I told him, alright, let's go. We needed 4 people, because not just me and him could end up doing it on our own. So Valkyrie didn't even want to go, so nor did Nick knew anybody to take. I ended up calling in my other friends. Well, I wouldn't actually call them friends, but I'm basically I'm in a clan, but he didn't really know about it until I called them in. He was kind of surprised that I met all these people, but it was no biggie. I didn't even know what to make of that time. Despite of everything that me and him been through. This is actually the first time that me and him actually went with other people besides us. And I thought that me and him were just brothers of destruction, but heck, I didn't know that he had tricks up his sleeve. you guys remember correctly, or if I remember correctly, I said that he does kind of have Excalibur's abilities. Well, basically my abilities, because I am Excalibur. And I'm just a normal one. He isn't. See, the only thing that I've seen him use was a slash dash and the exalted blade. I see him use other things now. Like, he has more abilities than I do. I kind of wondered where he'd get all this, but the only thing, he wouldn't even tell me anything. He would just say, well, it's a new trick that I learned. And I would just go along with it. But I knew that there was something that he wasn't telling me. I kept getting more news about disappearings of other Warframes, but I thought that they were going on like a mission that would take them a long time. Normally that would be it. I'm still wondering. Because until this day, they still haven't shown up. But then, I didn't want to really know what happened to them. I think I kind of have a theory of that. Which I know my theory could be right due to this day. Anyway, when me, my brother, and two of the clan leaders, because I was in like an alliance with my clan leader, and well, another clan leader that was a lady. We ended up going on this mission. We kind of had a team of 2 for each, because, well, 4 people, 2 in each group. I went with my brother, and both of our clan leaders went on to the other side. Started doing the eliminations, ended up getting some data, then out of nowhere, my brother just stopped. We were in a hallway, kind of cleared the hallway, and we looked around the area to see if we can find anything to take, like resources, or any blueprints that the Orokin was trying to hide. But my brother stumbled upon something. I don't even know if he stumbled upon anything, because, well, he just stopped in his tracks. I thought he was looking for something on the ground that I couldn't even see, but he literally just froze. I kept calling his name over and over again, trying to snap him back to reality, but nothing, no reaction. And well, the only thing that he did was just raise up his hand, grabbed his scythe. I didn't even know that he had the scythe. I didn't even know that it was on him at all. Then I realized that experiment that they did on him a long time ago had a bad effect on it. The Lotus took note of it, but she couldn't even sense it that well. We were already like 4 years into this job. Well, it wasn't like a job, it was more like into this war. He grabbed the scythe, and the only thing I saw through my visor was a Lotus yelling at me, telling me to get out of there. But I couldn't. I tried to shake him out of reality. My own selfishness couldn't even move. My own selfishness just needed to try to snap him back, but it was too late. Till this day, I still have the scar on my shoulder of when he stabbed me right through there. Well, he wasn't currently trying to stab me right there. He tried stabbing through my heart. Luckily, I got out of dodge and, well, basically just slashed at least like half of that scythe right through there. I'm pretty sure the Lotus contacted the other guys, but they kind of got there a little late. I was already on the ground and, well, he was gone. He wasn't even at the extraction point. I looked around. I even looked at the squad board. Nothing. It's like if he was a ghost. It was just me and them. No other squad member, nothing. Not even the enemies were even on the map. Throughout the whole entire thing, it looked like the mission was already over. The only thing I saw on my visor and the map was the extraction point. It was weird. I didn't expect something like that to happen to him. So then I went back to the relay, got myself stitched up and everything. People were wondering what happened. I couldn't even tell them what really happened. The only thing I said, it was just all a blur. Lotus ended up coming to visit me, and she couldn't even believe her eyes when she told me everything. She gave me one of the files of that project, and what I thought was right. They did find a few things that was wrong with that project. It looks like that my brother's in a war with himself. I can't really name what they put inside of him, but it's basically almost the same thing that they did to me. And what I thought of the new abilities that he had, he was supposed to have the original Excalibur's abilities, but he was supposed to be like an advanced version of him. No. He took out a few of those abilities and re-enhanced his own self. Like if he had extra slots of, well, abilities open. I don't really know how to make up of this, but I can't even have that many abilities. Well, my suit can only handle 4. He can basically handle more than just 4. For me, I thought that was just overpowering, but the Lotus told me that there was something that he did to himself, or something that experiment caused him to change. She couldn't make up of it, but I can't really think of anything either. Months went by, haven't heard a word out of him. Tried to look for his name in the servers. Nothing. Not even his original name. Not even his nickname that people gave him, the Stalker. Well, haven't heard from him for months. Then a year later, news kept coming up about him, but it wasn't in a good way. He literally changed himself. He made his own weapons. The brother that I knew was gone. I went to visit my mother after hearing all that news, and well, what I thought of my mother being worried about him wasn't actually what I thought. I pictured my mom being crying and everything, but when I first took a glance of what I saw when I entered through those doors, it was a strangled, bloody mess. It seems like my brother went to visit my mother when no one was in the relay, and, well, took advantage of killing her. And the only thing I knew about it was, well, a leftover kunai from the bed. My brother didn't really give my mom a weapon or anything, but I know that the amount of times when we went to visit her, we didn't really give her anything but good news and, well, money. My mom wasn't really a social person, nor did she really work in the relay, but she needed cash in order to keep herself alive, eat and stuff. Relay, when people lived in the relay, there was no such thing as rent, so we just kept everybody in there. Not even till this day things have changed. After months hearing news about my brother, that wasn't really good. They put a bounty on his head. No one was really able to catch him. I kind of figured that he was like a ghost to everyone. He would appear out of nowhere. He'll take you out. Maybe getting a reward out of it, I don't know. From what I've heard, he's been hired from other organizations, even the Corpus, sometimes the Grenier. He would normally appear just to take you out. And the only thing that you would actually hear every time when you take out a boss, well, I wouldn't even say a boss, but whoever's in charge in the mission, and you kill them, the only thing when you get back in that ship are those few messages every time. Your actions have consequences. It still haunts me to this day. That message playing in my head, constantly getting inside my message box. Every time when I get in a mission that wasn't even a boss mission, I would feel like he's watching me somewhere, ready to strike, or I think that he's holding back for the time is right. This is all too sudden for me. I can't really handle this kind of stress. The only thing I can think of is, well, try to find someone or something that can help me stay away from him. But I think that would be a little too impossible. This is too much to take in. And I'm sorry that I'm putting this in a journal entry, but it is kind of true. Oh, man. Anyway, I'm not sure if Valkyrie is going to be showing up anytime soon. I really need this wound to get healed out of. Can't really go inside of a relay either because, well, doctors nowadays they don't really have that much of equipment to end up healing all this kind of stuff. Besides that, if my brother were to hack into my systems and listen to all this, pretty sure one day he'll try to find a day to contact me, but not in those kind of messages. Well, it's not much that I can take in, nor is not much that I can handle either. Last time I ever seen my brother was that day when he actually took action of actually hurting his own fellow member of a squad. And it had to be me. Great. So now I'm guessing that we have 4, maybe 5 enemies. Corpus, Grenier, Orokin, and the Stalker. I'm sure that there's something out there. something that will make something out of the stalker. Oh well. Yeah. Oh, right. Guess Valkyr's here. I'm gonna end this journal entry. Take note. If you ever encounter the stalker, run. If you can beat him, take him out as fast as you can. But if you can't and you're too weak to do it, nor can you handle the pressure of being around him, run. That's all I can say. Just run. And if he takes you out, say your prayers. Either he takes you out and just leaves you there until a fellow member helps you back up on your feet, you're fine. But I would still pray, no matter what. Because if he decides to take your head, it's over. This is the anti-stalker. Sending this message and this journal entry to you all. Stay safe, everyone. Goodbye.